I'm sending it right now. I'm going all white. I sent it. Play me my theme music, nigga.
This life is amazing, special occasions. We smoke niggas like packs. We roll niggas like we cook niggas like crack, giving it back.
Come on now.
So many times, we ready to ride, dog. Whenever it's time. However we gotta play it, we can't be in the blind. It's some sick complicated shit if you know what.
Plain Jane rap, two-tone. Titular drag on a hole, drag on a.
Big stripping on the pole, young bitch stand on the floor. Came through coach, came back Gen G4.
Team in the country facing a serious test on the road against a ranked opponent. Can they escape here with the top ranking intact? Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick it away and get this game going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Scanning the field, it's nickel. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights through a tackle. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Caught behind the line. It's Gilbert. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. First and 10 now for the offense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's Nickel. Looking for his back. Short throw to the back. An easy completion. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Canes. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. See what the call is on first and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They're going to run it here. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. Just seeing the Seminoles and Hurricanes together on the field, Kirk, brings back so many memories. For decades, this rivalry, extra intense, but also meaningful. It's been so often a springboard to a championship season.
Chris, throughout the 80s and 90s, I think Miami-Florida State was the greatest rivalry in college football. So many great individual players. One of my favorite early memories on College Game Day when I joined the set was in 2000 when Chris Wenke went up against Ken Dorsey and the Miami Hurricanes. One of the great games at the Orange Bowl. Dorsey ends up hitting Jeremy Shockey for a tight end late. Man, so many great memories in this rivalry.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz looks here by the defensive coordinator, and you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Brown. Checks this down to the running back. Moves the ball to the 28, and will be first down. The Noles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. 1st and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. It does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. And nobody open.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Caught quickly.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal, at least get some points, or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Gilbert. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaking tackles. The Wildcat one picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running with this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. It's Buchanan. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Brings up second down.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We'll check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's wide open. Look out. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's how you finish a play. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Handoff to the back. Quick spin on the run. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. The Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Play action, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Powering through a tackle. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Finding some room at the 25. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And he'll be brought down. That big play to start the drive. They got close, but now it's 3rd and goal. Dropping back. It's nickel. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's swarmed by the defense. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now.
Miami. 21. Florida State. 3.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Touchdown, Canes. 6 points for the special teams. Kirk, we knew this guy was a dangerous returner. Took the football and just knifed
Returners need to have that as well. You just saw how great vision allows this returner to kind of weave his way through the defenders for a touchdown.
And they knocked through the PAT, so it's 28-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's got room to run. On the move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Florida State. He'll stroll into the end zone. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy anymore.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position there. And the Canes begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Design quarterback run. It tests the middle but gets stuck. That run goes nowhere. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Buchanan. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35. Florida State, 10.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another 1st down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And he'll set up to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And the Seminoles lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Runs through the defense. Again, ripping through the defense. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And the Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle now for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after makes it a 35-17 deficit. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida State, 17.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Scanning the field. It's Buchanan. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
Florida State.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Breaks it over space. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And a low line drive, ugly punt. Returner decides to fair catch this. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Tries to get it to the running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
They'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Noles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throwing for his running back. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time. Let's see if they can recover from that error. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Who's in the clear? Out past the 30. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down.
And now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And it's a direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Touchdown, Miami. And the route is on. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Florida State, 17.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Grant behind the line. It's Gibson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that short completion.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
The quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive.
Cut. Gorilla. Slash.
To throw, it's nickel. Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's the running back in the flat. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. He's brought down, but good from first and goal at the 4. The Hurricanes will line up now. It's first and goal. He's looking to throw. Throw to the running back in the flat.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal.
325.
They're going to run the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
49. Florida State 17.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Catch is made down the middle.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter.
Florida State 17.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Oh, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Offense comes to the line for third down off the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Noles will crank up the tempo.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Great cut. They whiff on him. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The Seminoles line it up with 1st and goal. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense cannot be stopped.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami 49, Florida State 24.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And we're able to get him down. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Down the middle, it's Collins. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Direct snap. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
On the play. 3rd down coming up.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. making people miss. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the Seminoles looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
That's an important first down on that running play. Caught behind the line. It's Gilbert. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. Working clock with the ground game. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Hurricanes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Buchanan. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the option. He keeps it. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They are pouring it on now.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He's bringing it back. The 30. Past the 20. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
And it's a direct snap. It's a fumble short of the goal line. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.